which I'm gonna tell you the following. It's not the worst thing in the world. You can heal it. You can become a better version of yourself, but it requires a lot of decision every day. It requires you to decide to be a better, different person every day. It requires you to do the work, especially the inner work that is necessary for you to get into a new identity. Because understand these ladies, if your childhood was really tough, which I believe almost everybody in this life had a really tough childhood, but it doesn't mean that that needs to define you. Your childhood doesn't define you, but your childhood has created most of your personality. Most of who you are today is actually due to your childhood experiences, to whatever you went through in your life with your parents, with whoever you grew up with, right? So now it is a time that now you're an adult. It is a time that you will decide what you want to be, right? You will decide now what you want to be, aside from whatever society and your parents and whoever told you that you should be. And that will help you to heal your anxious attachment style. The more you know that, oh, I went through this in my childhood and probably that caused me to be the way I am today. It's like the more awareness you bring into yourself, the better your life gets, the better your emotional style gets as well. The more you know that you have an anxious attachment style, the easier it's going to be for you to come out of that kind of emotional state, right? Now you know, right? And you have to be completely sincere and honest with yourself, which is something that many people lack. They lie to everybody and everything around them, including themselves. You cannot lie to everybody, including yourself. At least to yourself, you need to be honest and true. So don't lie to yourself. Sit down, have your own reflection, and say to yourself, okay, I have been anxious. I am anxious since I don't know when. You can remember the first time you started with all of these anxieties, if you can, of course. I am an anxious person and I don't want these anxieties anymore, right? I acknowledge that I am sick with these anxieties, and I decide now that I'm going to initiate a process of healing. I decide that from now on, I am no longer going to be an anxious person. I am going to be a peaceful woman. I'm going to be someone who takes life in a very easy, effortless, and peaceful way. I don't have to choose the difficult way, the anxious way. I don't have to choose to hurt my emotions every time. It's going to take you to not just make these decisions, but also make some efforts along the way.